Hey Lego people, welcome back to another Lego City update. In this update, we will be covering planes, trains, and automobiles. Well, probably not really, but we will be covering planes, and we will be covering things having to do with automobiles. Ha ha, teasers. Anyway, glad everybody came back. This one should be pretty short and sweet since basically all the cool stuff I said I was going to do in the last video, I got done. And I'm just going to go over it, show it to you, and then we'll talk about real quick what we're going to do in the next coming week or so, and that's about it. So let's get started. First thing you're going to see is a plane. Look at that. From the sky it hangs. Well, from the drop ceiling in my basement. But still, this has been hanging for 6 days. So I think it's pretty sturdy. I think it's going to stay. I think we're good. Yes, I know the fishing wire looks like a mess, but you're also really, really close to it. And from far away, you can't see none of it. I'll probably swap it out at some point and make it look a little neater. Probably get like a little thicker grade fishing wire. If that's a thing, I don't know. I'm not a fisherman. But anyway, I'm thinking maybe it's a thing. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm impressed. I think it looks really, really cool. And if you see over in the distance, ooh, over there, there's a helicopter. And no, it's not hanging underneath that rainbow thing. That's just forced perspective. That's like not even anywhere near it. It's like 3 or 4 of the little square block things away. But anyway, Batman helicopter hanging from the ceiling as well. Over the Batman area that, yes, is still a mess. And, oh, we have a giraffe on a chair. Dog toys. I had to pick everything up off the floor again this week a couple times, guys. We had flood warnings and, so we were prepped. So anyway, 1 plane, 1 helicopter, and then I have like 3 other ones, but I don't think that those are going to get hung. I think those are going to be going up from the ground with like the clear 2x2s. I mean, they're not so big. So that was going to get done, and it did. Awesome. The next thing that we're going to talk about is the green section, basically the park for the city. That is pretty much all done. We have the fence all set up, and basically what we did is I just lined this with the 1x2. Let me move these cars out the way. We lined this with 1x2 dark tan masonry bricks, and then we had the this piece here. I forget what it's called. I just ordered 400 of them and I forget what it's called. Antenna. The antenna with the flat top. So I ordered 400 of them, and then the these little black 1x1s with the circle, the hole in the middle. 400 of them, and those just got put all the way around, with the exception of 8 studs over here so that I can put a little gate or something, maybe a couple steps, but they do need an entrance to get into the park. Other than that, it encompasses the entire green area. So, and you can see the trees are back in, some of the vending carts are back in, we got the hidden side juice bar is a new addition. That's in. And you can see that I've started a path. So I do have a bunch more of those gray circle tiles, and the path is going to keep going. But it is, you would be surprised at how long something like that takes, but you want it to look good and look like it makes sense. And, you know, so, this took me, just this little itty bit, took me about a little over an hour. And like I said, I do have more, so I'll be completing that in the next few days. And I think it's going to kind of like wrap around and make its way to, you know, the carts that are there, and then probably to like the steps, you know, that go up on either side here of this middle section so that you can get in, and then maybe a little bit behind. I don't know. Should it wrap around the whole thing, you know, in a way and kind of go around everywhere? Or should it just kind of be, you know, more towards the front? What do you guys think? Leave a comment below and let me know. But anyway, I'm thinking it looks really, really good. And now the inspiration for this came from another YouTuber, and the channel is Aussie Bricks. And he's got some really cool videos, guys. He's got a really nice city. He's got really cool trains. He's got a monorail. You know, and he's just got some really interesting ideas that he puts into his city that he gets, you know, from other places too. That's kind of what Lego's all about, right? Borrow and share, but always make sure to give credit where credit is due. So thank you, Mr. Aussie Bricks. So anyway, this, I think, looks really awesome when it's finished out. I don't know. Again, let me know what you think. Gate over here, or just some steps inside from the sidewalk, okay? I'm undecided. I think either one would look good, but I do want to know what you guys think. Okay, so the last thing we're going to talk, well, no, two more things. You can tell these got raised up. So what I did is I went to the Home Depot and I got a piece of melamine that is 70 inches by 20 inches. So basically 7 base plates wide by 20, so yeah, 7 base plates wide by 2 base plates deep. And it gave me the room for the 5 modulars that were set up down here, up here, and then roads going around the front and the side off into the sky. So what I'm going to do, because normally you would see like a border here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this first row of tiles and I'm going to remove those. I'm going to replace them with a 1x2 tile, and then the stud left here is going to be a fenced area. It will be different than this. I'm kind of perusing around, seeing what I can see, looking to see what pieces I have. I want it to look really cool, really different. And it's going to go, you know, basically all the way around the front and the sides. So I do want it to look really cool. If anybody has any ideas or colors or anything like that, or pieces to use, again, drop a comment below and let me know what you think. I think this looks really, really good. And it also makes it so when I'm sitting at my build table and I'm looking right here, the Parisian restaurant, you can now see, and it doesn't block the view of the buildings behind it because everything is lifted nice. So super happy with that. And in case anybody wants to know, these are 6-inch legs. So that's about as tall as I made it, just so that the trains can fit all the way underneath and go around nicely. So now, the last thing we're going to talk about, guys, is the roads. I spent a lot of time talking about road plates and talking about how I don't like the Mills roads with the new road plates. And I had so many old road plates, and I like the old road plates, and I wanted to make the old road plates work. But all my modulars were on Mills, and what am I going to do? And it was nuts. So here's what we came up with. Basically, I'm using the old road plates, and I have Millsed, quote unquote, the sidewalk section. So, yep, the curve is a little hefty. It's a little high, but you know what? That's truth. In a lot of places, you're going to step up, onto a sidewalk to get to places. There will be places where I'll have it a little less. But you have a small little curb from the modulars to the sidewalk. And then, of course, a bigger curb from the sidewalk to the road. But having as many roads as I have in this city right now, and being able to have, you can see all of them being old road plates, even if eventually I switch over to the new ones, right now, cost effectively, yeah, I'm going to need the bricks for the new ones anyway, but I don't have to buy 50 boxes of the new road plates right now. So I can do that slowly if I want to, or I don't have to at all. This might just work out forever. I think it looks really, really nice. So we have flowers in the sidewalks, and that side corner piece was the only part that gave me a little bit of an issue, because it's kind of hard to make roundedness out of square. And when you're doing it with the new road plates and everything is basically the same level, because the road is the same level as the sidewalk, it makes it a lot easier to come up with like a slope that's going to curve in, you know, or pieces that are going to work like that. But when you have this heavy of a dip, it kind of makes it really hard. But if anybody knows any secrets or any pieces out there that I might not know about, because I am still pretty new to Lego, you know, a little over a year, you know, into it this deep, please let me know, because I'm willing to try anything. But I think it looks pretty good so far. I think it's all right. I like all the flowers that are being added into there. It helps break it out. And I'm going to end up putting like a coffee cart in there. I got newspaper things in there. I got a bus stop that's going to go in there. But basically, here's all your straight roads. And then if you see over here, we have a T. And that's where we have like a little, there's a rounded slope for the crosswalk. Now the problem is with the 4 ways, I could not accomplish that because the 4 ways, the pieces that I would need for the corner, they don't make in light bluish gray. Of course they don't. So until that happens, I'm stuck with just like squared off edges, I guess, but it's okay. I like them. I think they look good. And if you're wondering why the edge here is just open studs and not tiles, it's because I'm connecting all the sidewalks to each other. They're all being, you know, connected. You can see here is longer 2x4 tiles instead of the 2x2 tiles, just to keep them connected and steady. Because otherwise everything's moving around and you don't want that. So anyway, the roads look nice. Let me know what you guys think. It's been a long time coming. I've been talking about it for a long time. I think they look super nice. I'm really excited about them. And I bought a whole bunch of bricks. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking a chunk of road plates out at a time. I'm breaking them all up, flouring them all up, then making them all nice. And then I'm bringing them back and I'm putting them in the city. And I'm taking my next chunk and I'm doing it. But slowly, because if I just sat around and did road plates for days, I'd go out of my mind. So I'm building in the middle as well, you know, so little bits here and there. That's how it goes. All right, guys, so we got planes. We got parks. We got raised up modulars. We got road plates. So much that I wanted to accomplish that I was talking about in the last video, we accomplished in this video. Stay tuned now, though, guys, too. If anybody is interested in how I made these road plates and just, you know, how the concept came along or the pieces that I'm using, drop a comment below. But I will be putting out a video, just a quick tutorial on how I did this and how I'm making it work in the city. So stay tuned for that. And then I think moving forward into the next like week or week and a half, what I'm going to do is obviously I'm going to be working on some more roads. I am going to be working on Apocalypseburg a little bit more because that needs some detail. And I think I might start to experiment a little bit with the farm area just because there's going to be some farm sets that are coming out this summer, so I want to kind of get a feel for a couple of things, so I might be trying out a couple of things. So hit that like, subscribe, come back for more. Obviously I'm supposed to say this in like every video and I don't, because I figure if you do like it, you'll do all that stuff anyway. I don't have to tell you, but you know, a little nudge, right? So like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'm going to leave a link to my Instagram in the description of the video below, just as every other video, just in case you want to see pictures of things I'm building or trying out or stuff, you know, in the in-betweens that you don't have videos. Everything is going to be on Instagram. I usually post like 1 or 2 things there a day. I try. But I guess that's it, guys. I think we covered everything that I did. I'm proud. I'm good. I'm happy. I hope you guys like it. Let me know, yay or nay, but I'm going to go get to getting and get to doing more. Until the next time we talk, guys, which will hopefully be very, very soon, it's just going to be my bricks and me. Bye, guys.